How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm well and good here and hope you to be the same there.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah.
So let's start with the introduction.
Yeah, sure. So, since we are meeting the very first time, so please go with your introduction.
Yes, yes, of course. As you know, my name is Nootan and I'm from Mathura. I'm a homemaker and I have a YouTube channel. And if I tell you about my qualification, then I'm graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with two kids. So this is all about me. Thank you.
Okay, very good. You are homemaker. So, if I talk about myself, so as you know, my name is Savi, and I'm connecting to you from Indore, MP, and I am a teacher, private teacher, and I take classes like 6 to 8 standard, and I
Okay.
teach there in social. And if I talk about my hobbies, so learning new things like vocabularies, idiom, phrases, and
Mm-hmm.
right now learning this language also. And yes,
Okay.
I have a channel also English with Savi. I have started before 5 6 months. There I upload
Mm-hmm.
like general shorts.
Okay. Okay.
So this is all about.
Nice. Nice. Good to hear that.
After a long time, I wait for this session because I have seen your videos actually. Like
Okay.
one I have seen with the Shanta ma'am. Uh,
Okay.
video I really appreciated you like your vocabulary, not only vocabulary like vocab only, along with your phrases, idiom, how you use. I really felt like wow,
Mhm.
I want to talk to you because I also
Thank you.
fascinated learning this thing, new advanced vocabularies, idiom, phrases. I also
Mm-hmm.
love to. So today, that's why I want to meet, discuss like new vocabularies with you and idiom and phrases. Uh,
Okay.
so so yeah. So firstly, I want to know about like how who inspired you that no, I want to enhance my communication skill because you are a homemaker. So somebody suppose like, oh, you are a homemaker, there's no need to enhance your communication, there's no need to further, right? So
Yeah,
who is
happens. The thing is, to be honest, nobody inspired me. The thing is, it has been my passion since my childhood to speak English, to have a very good command. But earlier, I didn't do anything for that. But yeah, if I like specifically, I say when I was pursuing my second year, so there was a my professor. So she used to speak very good English whenever she used to like deliver things. So I used to like see her and the way she used to like say things, and she would you know like explain things. Like she used to I think teach us I think economics. Yeah, economics. So I would, I would listen her, I would see her, and the way she like she would, explain. So it was quite enthralling for me. So I used to think, I wish I could speak like her. So after that, I didn't do anything. I just I got married, and anyhow I completed my graduation
Hmm.
final year. But I didn't do anything. And 3 years back, I started my channel, thinking that because it has been my passion, so there was passion inside the ignition. You can say ignition to speak English, to enhance the communication skills, right? So that's how, thinking that, I started my channel. But initially, I like used to make my own solo videos, and now if I tell you about like nowadays, so I'm totally like indulge in talking with people and making like conversational videos and uploading it on YouTube. So just by speaking with them, like speaking with people, that has like enhanced and magnified my confidence. Just by connecting with people and talking things again and again and repetition, that has helped me a lot. Yeah.
Hmm. So you said solo videos. So what type content you add on that?
That time I was like totally crude and filled with the inhibition. I had so much kind of inhibition and the fear. So I was brimming with the inhibition, even though I was like, this much I could do. So sitting in front of the camera and talking with myself, the things, whatever like coming in my mind related to English stuff, like how to enhance communication skill, how to try to think in English, like with this, like
Hmm.
casually I was speaking, but I was very fearful, I was not confident. And the thing was that it was the one of my, you can say, the option I had left to speak with myself, because I didn't have any partner, speaking partner. So this option I had left that time. So I used to speak with like myself, sitting in front of the camera and talking about the stuff, sometimes doing the storytelling, and sometimes like talking about, here and there things, things about, surroundings. Yeah, this I used to do.
So what do you think, ma'am? Like if we want inject in our mind, if we want enhance communication skill, so what is important for tyro person, especially it means beginner? So what is important for tyro person? What, how they start, they can start?
See, first of all, we need the willingness. We must have the kind of willingness, passion, interest toward this English language. Once you have the interest, you are so much, like inclined to this English language, that okay, I am to learn this English language. This kind of, the tenacity one must have. Like, okay, I am to learn this English language. I am to have a very good command over English language. Like with this kind of determination, and then just put it into efforts, like plunging into
Mhm.
that, and do like kind of things. Let's say reading, listening, writing. But yeah, the most important thing is speaking. So LSRW, all the aspects are really important. But at the end of the day, we have to deal with people, interact with people, right? So there we have to speak in English. So try to speak from the very first day. Try to speak from the scratch, like short simple words try to use. And it's not about using concrete words, because when we are like totally inclined with searching and hunting for concrete words, so what happens as a result, we forget the normal words, day to day words. This happens. So you do the best thing, like the words, day to day words, just do the best out of all the words you have already stored in your mind. That will get you result. Once you have a very good command over those day to day words, so what happens when you are into any conversation, so there you don't have to think much about that particular word, and you can retrieve that word that moment. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have suggested a very good idea. Actually, this would be, if we are tyro, then we whatever in our mind, we have to start with our broken language. There's no doubt about it, you told me already. So
Mm-hmm.
so what type books, like children books or daily use books, like we are teaching with the children, so can we suggest them, like children book or novel,
Yes.
papers, right?
Yes, of course, but not newspaper, I would say. Because in newspaper there are so many concrete words, and the other thing is the harder, grammatical patterns. So people can get confused over that. Like, okay, things are not like it's not, I'm not getting the particular sentence. So you can just sense that sentence if you are sentence meaning, if you are very well in like grammar and some particular words you have the knowledge about. But if you don't have the knowledge of particular words and you read like a newspaper, so I think you can get stuck. So I think the better thing is that try to read books and like novels. So that will help you a lot, and these will just get you engaged when you read
Hmm.
story, because it's quite interesting stories, quite relatable. And there you get to know some words as well. And the other thing, the grammatical patterns you will get to know. Like some of them, like let's say conditionals, let's say infinitive, gerund. So you'll get to know, okay, these grammar rules are being used here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that when we read newspaper, then we find like so many advanced word are there, and so many
Mm-hmm.
high advanced framing also, sentences also there.
Yes,
So sometimes
yes.
I do not get to know what is the sense of the sentence. So but newspaper, like if we are going high level English learning, so that time we can prefer newspaper, because
Yeah.
how use like articles and
Yes,
phrasal,
yes.
new medium phrases, so many stuff are there in newspaper. So at that time we
Yes, yes.
can print paper, right?
Yes,
If we had
absolutely.
go ahead, like simple books, like no children books, like Sudha
Mm-hmm.
Murthy's Panchtantra
Mm-hmm.
books, prefer like this.
Yes, yes. Yeah, absolutely
Oh,
right.
hmm, yeah. Anything else, ma'am?
Yeah, I will be asking, but some other time. Like you can ask whatever you have in your mind.
Okay.
Open your
I
bucket list and ask.
Definitely, I will open. Okay, so I would love to know about like
Hmm.
you told me, like you are a English medium student, right?
No, no, no. I used to be like Hindi medium student, but when I was pursuing my second year, so just by like seeing my that professor, she used to
Okay,
speak
okay.
very good English. So I changed my all subjects just to, get inspired by seeing her, and I changed my all subjects in English. And second year and final year, I completed in English medium.
That time you felt like, okay, I want to be like that. I want
Yeah,
to speak like that, ma'am.
yeah, the
Okay.
smoothness she had that time, the kind of smoothness, and flawlessly she used to speak. So I was like, I wish I could speak like her, saying things, simple things we are saying, and conversing with people, and using very simple short sentences, even though it's it's floating like a water, with the flow, it's coming coming. So I was like, I wish I could speak like her. So this much I could do. So I changed my subjects from Hindi into English, but that didn't get me result. That didn't get me result. Why? Because I never ever tried to speak sentences in English. I didn't have the courage. This thing was that I didn't have the courage, so I never ever tried to get into any kind of like conversation and try to speak with people. Yeah,
Yeah.
earlier.
And now you felt like no, anyhow I want to enhance my communication, and
Hmm.
with broken language I have to start. And
Yeah.
right now I'm asking to you, right now you are working over it, or you already you achieved, or
She see the short term goal which already I have achieved, and I feel and I consider myself like a happiest and satisfied person, and yes, successful, because this is my success. For me, this is my successful success. The thing is that there was a time I used to have a dream. Now I feel like that I have achieved that kind of, you can say, the goal, the dream. Like I'm conversing with people, interacting with people in English, and whether I like go out and like interact with people, let's say in my like kids schools, PTM. So there I talk with the teachers in English, and like some other places I went. So there I interacted with people in English. So that that just accelerated my confidence a lot. A higher level. So I can say the more you speak, the better you become. So try to speak more. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, and the other thing I can say nowadays, like I'm not really regular. I'm like sometimes I don't feel like good. Like earlier I was like suffering from some health issue, so I was not regular. Even though I have like restored my health, even though I'm not like talking with people on every single day. Sometimes I'm totally like occupied with my own work. Yeah, but I must say, like if you speak more, so you'll get the fluency. At least you'll get the command. You'll get the command, because command is the first thing and fluency is secondary thing. Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
ma'am.
Actually, I was getting a call. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, no
Hmm.
worries. So sometimes people say, I know everything. I know the very well rule grammar. I know the fluency also, but in mind only. But when
Hmm.
when we go talking with the people, then I get stuck. So what's the reason behind it? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yes, of course. I can really relate this kind of feeling and emotions. This happens, and why this happens? Out of fear, out of hesitation, we feel like this, and somewhere we are undermining ourselves. We are undermining, like we feel like we are nothing. We are kind of insignificant, a small fry. When somebody is superior to me, like somebody is speaking very good English, very high level English, so this happens. Due to that, we feel like, oh, we are nothing. We're like kind of insignificant. This happens. So what we can do that moment, just retain that kind of stability. Like whatever the knowledge you have and the command you have, just retain that with the confidence. Don't feel like low or down, and don't compare yourself to others, because you have your own like level and they have their own, and journey is totally different. So the thing is, we have to do our best. Like earlier, if I tell you about myself, if I compare myself this time and 6 months back, so I didn't have this much confidence.
Hmm.
I had the command, no doubt, but I didn't have the confidence level, this much confidence that I can deal with people and interact with them anyhow on like topics, and sharing the words and the vocabularies and the idioms. So I feel like that after 6 months I have gained so much confidence. I have magnified my confidence. So like comparing yourself to yourself, not others.
Actually,
Yeah.
this happens to me also, ma'am. When I get when like you are a quite well speaker. If I am talking to you, then I feel a little bit hesitation about myself. Like, but because I know you are very well in English. But similarly, you can say another hand, if I feel like that person is not good, better than me, then I feel more comfortable with
Confident.
them.
Confident. Yeah, this happens. This happens. Normal thing. It's a very human thing.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
time we feel like, oh, okay, because we know personally, like he's or she is not good, better than me, then I can speak whatever I want to speak. They will not judge. Yes, she will. Yeah, he
Hmm.
will not judge. So
Yeah.
that we feel at that time confident about it, about us, right? Yes.
Yes, yes, absolutely. This happens.
So, I have to. I told you, like I wanted to learn something new, like a little bit mm,
Words.
idioms, idioms and words.
Okay, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I would love to share. First
yeah.
one is I think you might know this. Uh, many a mickle makes a no. Many a pickle makes a mickle. Many a pickle makes a mickle. Meaning बूंद बूंद से सागर भरना.
Hmm.
And you know this?
I have an idea, but I forget actually.
Okay,
I
okay,
had
it's okay. And one is a narrow escape
na-
or close shape. This means bal bal bachna.
bal bal
Close
bachche.
shape. Yeah, there are two words for this: close shape and narrow escape.
Yeah.
And third one is mm, there are so many, but when it comes to okay, I'm
Hit
going to give you one word.
hit the nail.
Yes. Sorry,
Meaning of hit the nail.
hit the nail. I don't know. You tell me.
Hit the means you have hitted the nail. Means uh, particular point you told me. Okay.
Okay, okay, hit the nail. And
And
one is yeah,
yeah, a pep talk.
pep talk means हौसला अफजाई करना. I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Encouraging speech given by somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
First, this idiom very good. A pep talk.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right, right. And there is one word, vanquished. Vanquished means you can take it as like conquered. Conquered. Instead of using conquered, you can say vanquished. Vanquished.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you know the meaning of tyro. I used in this
Tyro, I
conversation.
think it's a kind of beginner, a
Beginner,
novice, novice,
a novice, a beginner.
novice, a nadi. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
And perspicacious.
No, I don't know.
Perspicacious, it means very good in any particular profession, like intelligence. We use for intelligence. Perspicacious. Like I can say, you are a perspicacious teacher.
Okay,
Okay.
nice word.
Nice word.
Okay.
Yeah. Also
Hmm.
feel nice. And cajole.
Cajole means manana किसी को.
खुशामद
Hmm.
करना या
Yeah,
चापलूसी.
फुसलाना,
Some,
manana. Yeah.
yeah. Sometime like under the boss employees are doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Cajole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
another thing you want to add in this conversation?
Um, one second. Congenial.
Congenium. I don't have
Congenial.
idea. I don't have.
It's like in Hindi, it's like anukul, accordingly. A
Anukul.
situation is quite congenial. An atmosphere is quite congenial to me. Like मेरे according है, मेरा अनुकूल है.
Okay, okay. Okay, ma'am. So you told me very new words, two, three words which we shared with each other. So this is
Yeah.
very lesson for us, and
Mm-hmm.
thank you for you have given me your valuable time after long messaging. Okay.
Thank you so much. And it was really nice conversation with you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am. So, bye.
Okay, bye bye.